Moteur, ça tourne quand vous voulez. Action.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello,
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our premises. Feel free to take a seat.
Thank you.
So, thank you for accepting this interview with us today. Let me start by introducing ourselves. So, I'm Mr. Coulombel, and here is Mr. Guzu.
Nice to meet you.
We are both buyers for the Tetsuya's restaurant in Sydney. So, we are going to give you our visit card quickly.
Thank you very much.
And as you know, and this is the reason why we are here today, we are currently looking for elegant and qualitative table decorations for our establishment. And we therefore called your company to learn more about your products and see if we can hopefully work on a deal with Mute.
Everything is okay?
Yes, of course. So we are an agent of Mosaic Import, so we are in charge of the promotion of the brand Mute in Australia. And so Mute respond to your call tenders, so that's the reason we are here to discuss about the modalities and the products you need.
So this is Sebastien.
Sebastien Fargeau, I'm agent commercial, and
Alexis.
So
Thank you very much.
we just come from France, so we bring you a little gift, a little bottle of wine, or red wine.
Oh, that's kind.
So
thank you
take
so
it.
much. Thank
Some
you.
Chateau Margaux.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, nice
Hopefully
bottle.
you will enjoy it.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And what a
we're-
pleasure to be back at home.
Yes,
Because of the weather there. It's so.
Yeah, we are in the
it's
summer,
depressing.
so it's good.
Yes.
Do you like your trip in France?
Yeah, we enjoy a lot. We had the weather because the weather was too cold there, but yeah, we enjoy it a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
So we therefore have 30 minutes today, and I will let my colleague to explain
So,
the meeting.
Like he said, we have 30 minutes today. So maybe we're gonna start with a mutual presentation of our company. We followed by a few questions about your activity. Maybe if you have some question for us, we're happy to answer it. And then we're gonna move on to the main reason for this interview. So listen to the proposal, and in order to find an agreement, I hope so. So everything is okay for you?
Perfect.
It's perfect for me too.
Okay. So
Yes. So as we told you, we would like to ask you a few questions to start the meeting, and because it's the first meeting between
Yes.
us, and in order to learn more about the history of Mute and your activity.
So if you want, we can just begin with our presentation.
You
and
can do
if
your-
you have
yeah.
additional
If we have any
questions,
yeah,
can
let's
ask.
do like that.
So
Perfect.
we start.
Here are the visuals.
Yep.
So we are representing the brand Mute in Australia. It's a weaver. So we are selling a lot of tablecloths for a long time, since 1999, 1919.
Yeah.
Here is a little presentation of our know-how, our really exceptional know-how.
Okay.
It's been like for more than 100 years of designing, manufacturing, creating really the most beautiful table dressings in the world.
Yeah.
So here is Gérard on the left. He's our main designer at Mute. We have a high mastery for the most precious materials. We have been working for the biggest tables in France in particular. We have this desire to go further in different cultures, and even in Australia, and to adapt to what they want to be, and in general the
Depends
best
the
ones. We want to
culture
be.
also.
We want to sell it to the best
Yeah.
ones.
Okay.
Okay.
and at least fabrics at least over time that last over time, and design in a sustainability in sustainability, because today it's really important for us to have good materials.
Okay. So, yeah.
So now there are the three products we have in our catalog.
Sébastien, Alexis, regardez vos acheteurs, c'est pas la peine de vous retourner, vous l'avez sous les yeux.
So you can see there are napkins, there are table runners, and also tablecloths. We have different dimensions. If you want, we can personalize the dimension for you.
Yeah.
We have pre-defined motif, you know. So if you can just change, please, the slide.
So that.
If you want to see, so that's the materials we use for the different tablecloths and napkins.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you have the cotton, you have the linen, you have the polyester, and the coat fabric. Sorry. So if you have more question, we can talk after your presentation, because we don't know. So
Yeah, you want
Yeah.
me to present?
Yeah. So just a last point about the colors we propose. Here is our nuancier. You can see all the colors that you are going to be able to choose for your own and personalized table. We also propose different personalization features, like an exclusive motif by our designers, made really exclusively for what you want. The screen printing with your logo, the embroidered logo, and the coating. Thank you.
Okay, nice. So we are going to be quick to be more in details about the negotiation. So I let Cedric introduce the company.
So we're gonna present our company. So to tell, Tetsuya is a restaurant specializing in gastronomy with Asian and French influences. We have two locations, one in Sydney and one in Singapore, where Chef Tetsuya Wakudas finally create menu and served. The restaurant is recognized nationally and internationally too, both for the dishes offered and for the peaceful atmosphere of the sittings. Regarding the clientele, our restaurant is in Sydney. 70% are residents of the city, and the rest of the tourists are Australian passing through the city, like tourists, for example. So that's a quick presentation of restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a good thing what you said about the population. We are happy to supply something exclusively for
the Australian market.
And for people there.
Okay. And let me be more specified on our objectives and why we are here today.
This meeting, yeah.
So as I explained, we want to renew our tableware with tablecloths, table runners, and napkins. We want two different themes, the sun for the lunch and sunset for the dinner. We would like to personalize the products if we can, with our logo on the products. And for the quantities, we are gonna be more in details about it later. So yes, let me ask you some questions if you don't mind.
Of course.
Okay, so I wanted to know with what kind of clients do you usually work?
So we usually work with restaurants, hostel for the bed names,
Okay.
and also for the restoration in the hotels.
For example, Michel Bras. Do you know Michel Bras?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of our clients. One
Okay,
of the biggest tables in France and the most precious.
So restaurant has us, hotels,
Is
big
the
establishments.
main type of client we have. So it's more in B2B. We also do in B2C on our website, but we don't have the majority of sales on the online. It's more with company in B2B.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a quick question too.
Okay.
How do you position yourself in the household linen market?
So So the strategy of the company Mute is to be the leader of this market, because the tissue we propose different tissues, all of type, so good ones, with less quality other. So we have a big range of product we can propose for the materials, but we also working on personalization, because it's very important for us. So we have designer can create for you,
Yeah.
but we can also take your screen printing, to put on the table, nothing or something like that, and
You need to know that everything is possible with us. We are not so classical. We can do really classic designs, but also some strange thing. We made some purple polyester tablecloths,
Okay.
but always for the best quality we can make.
Okay, nice. And regarding your products and their manufacture, do you work with some subcontractors, or is everything done locally by yourself?
Of course, we are representing in Australia Mute, but there we saw that everything, the material, the cotton, the
Made
linen,
in
and
France.
everything is made in France and in the Pays Basque, in the south of France. I don't know.
and
If you-
there
if you
are
see
two using, no? It's two.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and
Plants.
so
Plants, sorry.
your main materials come from France too?
Yes,
Yeah.
everything is
Majority.
sourced locally.
Okay,
Okay.
nice. And we had just a last question.
Yeah.
Yes.
So last question. The household liner market is quite competitive. What do you think are your strengths, and what set you apart? What do you think are your
Yeah, like
strengths?
what makes you different
Yeah.
of
Of
your
the competitors.
Yes.
competitors? Yeah.
Our
Um,
history, I would say first our history.
Yes, because we are they are a longer company alive, so they know very well the market. They know very well the technology you have to use to make this this quality.
Maybe you know, but in France, this type of artisanat is not so habitual today.
Yeah.
You need to know that in France, only the best brands survived today,
Yeah.
and we are part of it, and we are proud to say
And
it.
I can say we also propose. I don't know if the competitor propose too, but we propose different type of cotton or different type of polyester, like in percal or in satin.
But
satin.
we are gonna
Open.
discuss about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can you
Uh,
tell us what you want?
Just
So, yes?
before, I have just some questions.
questions?
Yeah,
Okay.
to be sure, because
Yeah, tell me.
so I don't know. I think I talk about the size before, so I didn't talk now, because you will tell.
We're gonna define the project, so let's.
Yeah, but if you want
No,
more
we-
information on the
Yeah, we can-
with which modalities you usually order with a supplier
with our supplier, we take
in terms of payment and
yeah. and
delivery, sorry.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't
for the payments,
precise.
we usually worked with the Swift.
Okay.
It's more easy and
Yeah.
recycle.
Yeah.
So we usually work with that. And for the delivery, we
Depends.
go. It depends on the type of
The products,
The
or
products
is
and
personalized or not,
Yeah.
because if you personalize a product, it takes
Yeah.
much time to
Yeah,
than
that's
a basic one.
that's really different of the product. So we're going to talk about and
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can enter
And-
more in details about
Yes,
the
of course.
products.
And
if
do you have
don't
some
mind.
ambitions for later? Maybe opening a second Tetsuyas in Australia, or maybe
or
in
if
another
you have
country?
one second Tetsuya, you
What
know,
are
Yeah,
restaurant.
as Cedric explained, we have two restaurants
Okay.
at the moment,
Yes.
one in Sydney and one in
Mhm.
Singapore. And the goal is, of course, to make a more important turnover. And we will talk about it later, but
Okay.
we want to change some things, and this is linked to the products we want. So, yeah, if you don't mind, we can talk more now about the products
Yes.
and
Yes, of course.
our requests.
Can you just put
So,
to just
I'll
show
bring it
the
again.
colors and the motif?
Yeah.
If you,
Yeah, so. So yeah, as I told you, we have a new policy for this year, and we want
Okay.
to increase the number of servings in our restaurant. So we want for the lunch to change it from just Saturday to 5 days a week, so Tuesday to Saturday. And for the dinner, we want to move it from 1 to 2 servings. So each day, one dinner will be served at 5:30, and another one at 8:30.
Okay.
And so we want to change the products and to talk about quantities. We have 20 tables, 20 square tables, and we want for the lunch we are on 60 tablecloth. So 60 tablecloth for the lunch, 60 table runners, and 240 napkins.
Okay. So
Yep.
that's what we noted.
Yeah, and for the dinner, we were at 120 tablecloths, 120 table runners, and 480 napkins.
So it's the same quantities of the contender you do already.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's great.
Yeah, so
because
for the
we
lunch,
noticed that. So
for the
that's
lunch,
good
we
for
are
you.
at a total of 360 products and 720 products for the dinner.
For the dinner. Yeah.
For the dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just have one question
Yeah.
about the quality of the product. So we need a lot of product, but we want them to for a long time. We want a product that really qualitative. Do you think your product will stay for 5 years?
Of
That's,
course.
you think really
Yes,
important
but
for us?
it depends also the materials.
Mm.
Yeah, okay.
So the cotton is more longer in terms than the polyester.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we can also do polyester in satin. So is there a little difference? Can you just please? I will just tell you the difference. So the polyester satin is a bit shiny, you know, so slippery and rarely using for bedding.
Yeah.
And the cotton satin is very comfortable and not all slippery, you know.
Okay.
So this is a luxury cotton, the cotton satin, but the polyester cotton satin, is better than the basic polyester. You just
Okay.
have to keep. this
Yeah,
in
okay,
mind,
but we did our first selection.
Okay.
But of course, you can present us
Oh no,
the colors, the products.
It's okay, but you want something authentic, something like classic cotton or linen, or something more crazy with. Because I will recommend you the cotton for.
yeah,
for-
but when we looked at the product with my colleague,
It's washable,
we
it's
we went
resistant,
in
it's-
majority
Okay.
on some
Mm.
cotton,
Okay.
and we have our selection. Like for the lunch, I told you we
Yeah.
have a theme of the sun representing the sun, and more of the sunset for the night.
Okay.
So we took products that are good for those themes. But yeah, you can present us
Yeah.
maybe a little
because
selection.
If you want cotton, there are percale cotton or satin cotton. The percale cotton is a very great quality, but is constituted of very thin threads, you know.
Yeah.
And the satin cotton is the next level from the percale, is the higher level
Okay.
in terms of qualities. So the weight is even thinner for even wetter, and softness.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a particular weaving that give a fine and soft fabric, shiny on one side and matte on the other. And you have there is also a medium range. Is the Comden cotton is a medium range, so it's higher the basic cotton, and is made in our fine cotton worms that have undergone. And that's it.
Okay.
It's more regular, you know.
So maybe you want us to tell you what we want, or you want to make
Tell
a
us.
little proposition before?
We want you to explain to us exactly
Just
what do you want to
be
make
sure.
them feel, your clients, when
It's
they are
more,
coming on
it's
your
more,
table.
is the manners, the different type, doesn't impact really the price. The most impact is for the materials you choose.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to explain
Yeah.
what we want?
For the lunch service, we went for the Garance and Capucine or the Jaune Abricot.
For the
For the
color.
color,
Yeah,
okay.
we
okay.
were
The color, yeah.
we were hesitating between the two, And yes, so
And it depends. The colors we can apply on our different materials depends on the material you choose. So
yeah,
it's
we are.
cotton
It's
for
cotton.
you.
Yeah,
Cotton.
we stay
Okay.
on
Yeah,
the cotton.
we want some cotton.
So,
So about colors,
so
say
for the colors we hesitating between the jaune abricot
okay.
and the Garance capucine. So that's for the napkins.
The napkins.
For the table runner, we went for the Yoko Blanc.
Yeah.
So the white.
The Yoko Blanc model. Yeah.
Yeah. So the white.
Very pure. Very.
The white model.
napkin.
Yeah. For
Napkins was Garance Capucine or
and
Jaune
jaune
Abricot.
Yeah.
Okay.
The table runner
Is
is
the table runner
Yoko
the
Blanc.
Woko Blanc?
Yoko Blanc.
For the tablecloth, we went for the colonne sans fin. So that's for the lunch service.
Yeah, with some little colors to be in the sun theme.
Is it okay for you?
Yes.
Yes.
We can continue. We just have one thing that changed for the dinner service. So that's napkins. For us, we go to we choose the color rouge aubergine.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
napkins.
night.
So for the dinner service, we talked about the dinner service. And
For the naps.
Napkin.
napkins, we
okay.
rouge aubergine.
Rouge aubergine.
The table runner is the same as the lunch.
Yeah,
the
Yoko Blanc.
We stay on the Yoko Blanc. And
Okay, table runner is the same. Woko
okay.
Blanc.
And the last one is the tablecloth. We decide to go to the lit corail.
Yeah.
Corail,
Le
okay.
corail.
Corail. Okay.
Yeah.
For the
Cheers.
night. For
yeah,
the dinner.
it's,
The dinner.
it's
For the
like
dinner.
in the burgundy theme,
Like corail.
so it's very in
Is a blue more can we say?
yeah,
more clear,
purplish burgundy with the
yeah.
sunset theme. It will be
Okay.
very nice in our restaurant, we think.
So while that's the product we choose, we saw on the paper we received the price.
Yeah.
But we have not the one fixed price. We have the price is
Yeah, we had a
is
scale.
changed. We have we
Okay.
have a scale on the product. So we
Let's talk
want to
about the
know
price.
what the exact product, the exact price for each product. So if you want the price for each product,
Yeah.
Yes, we have it.
tell you.
And just to be sure, we stay in basic cottons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
basic
So-
cotton. And thing we want to add is an embroidery of
Okay.
our logo.
So I can explain you the personalization. So for the embroidery, is €5.
It
euros
makes eight
for
eight
items.
Australian
yeah,
dollars.
yeah,
okay.
we-
Sorry,
We're gonna
because
take
we're
No, it's
problem.
okay. We have the two products.
and if you want to put on screen printing, is €1.5.
So 2.4.
Okay,
dollars.
so we have the print one and
The embroidery one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we want.
We- You
want really
yes,
the
we want
embroidery one?
something very
Okay, so I
embroidered
need-
on the products,
Mhm.
and the idea is to put our logo that we will of course send you by email
Okay.
in a black color in the center of the products and
Okay.
on every piece if it's
Every
possible.
items, the tablecloth,
every
the
item,
table
if-
winners, and the napkin.
Yeah.
the
Also,
two ones.
okay.
every item.
So okay.
So if you want us to recap, if you
Yeah.
missed an
Yeah, yeah.
information,
Uh,
let us know and
For the lunch,
take a
I
little
didn't.
time.
I didn't have for the lunch. I have the tablecloth for dinner is the light color. The napkin is rouge aubergine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The napkin for the lunch is color garant. And for the table runner is Woko blanc.
Yoko
Yoko
Blanc.
blanc. Sorry
Yeah.
for the
For
pronunciation.
the-
Yoko Blanc. No
Yoko
problem.
blanc is only the tablecloth for the lunch. I didn't have.
For the lunch, it's the colonne sans fin. That's one we saw on your website.
Yeah, we loved it
Yeah.
instantly.
So yeah, that's one.
Color saffron. Okay.
Just one last question, because we talked about the quality and the materials.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go on the cotton one, but we do think the cotton is we were chatting for a material with easy to wash.
Yes.
So the cotton is really easy
the
to wash.
cotton is machine washable. So
Okay.
And is dryer possible also too.
With
Yeah.
high temperatures, no problem.
It
No, for
depends.
the temperatures, I would say is between
For 40 degrees.
Okay.
40
Okay.
degrees, 260 I
Yeah,
think.
classic.
But-
cotton.
First, you are washing it at 40 degrees.
And after 260 you can wash it.
You can just one time at
Yeah.
60.
Okay.
Cool for really big moisture or what. If you have something bad on it, you can put it one time on 60 degrees, but you can do it over and over.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe you have a price to
Yeah.
propose us?
Of course.
We just
5 minutes.
we want just to know. Usually, we do the delivery. Sorry. Usually, the motet company do the delivery in DDP or in CPT.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you have an idea of the Incoterms you want to order, and to see what are the delivery terms and for the payment term?
Okay. We can talk about for the Incoterms. We want to go to the DDP.
So, at the restaurant, you want
Yeah.
to be delivered.
You
Yeah.
take all the charges when you deliver in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the payment, we want to stay on the Swift one.
Yeah, on the
So-
Swift, and if it's okay for you, because it's our first meeting, we work with you for the first time. We want to be sure that the products and everything is okay. So if you don't mind, we were thinking about maybe 20% of the payments today, like
Today,
after the order,
At the order. Okay.
Yeah.
and the rest, so 80% when we receive the goods.
Mhm. When you receive it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay for you?
What do you think about?
If it's
Yeah. I just let me see something.
About the total price. So I
So-
want to summarize
Yes.
a
yeah,
little about
it's
this.
important. Let's
In
do
terms
it.
of unities, the
Yeah.
total amount of goods you're going to receive is more than 1,000
Yeah.
between the napkins, the table runners,
Yeah,
and the tablecloths.
Exactly.
So we're going to talk without taxes first, and then we're going to apply
Put
the
tax.
20% in Australia.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
the same. Okay. So we have a total of the sale at $57,000.
Okay.
Okay.
So
In,
that's the price we made between because you choose cotton.
Yeah.
Cotton is not so expensive to produce, even if we have the best one, and we are going to apply 8% reduction to it because you made your
Yeah. A big.
it's
A big order.
It's a
Yeah,
big order,
okay.
so we want you to find it affordable. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just get the amount.
Yeah, the price.
So you said
the total price.
57.
I'm giving it to you.
Just
With the 8% reduction, it makes 52
52.
and 400.
So 52,440 Australian dollars.
Mhm.
okay.
Okay, so if we recap, so we have napkins, table runners, tablecloth, a total of more than 1,000 pieces. So we are doing it with the DDP Incoterm.
We just calculate the cost of the
shipping.
the shipping.
Yes.
Just our delivery condition is usually the risk are taken of the buyer, but we can take the responsibility and the risk for this order.
Okay.
For the term of payment, we just want to do a SWIFT.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
So
was what I was
20%
telling you.
at the order
at the
in
order.
Swift Bank, and the others
80% when we
80%
receive the goods.
when you receive the
That
goods.
is perfect
It's
for
okay
us.
for
We
us.
do
Yeah.
that in terms of payment, and
So
and
with
that's it.
shipping
Yeah.
and for the amount with taxes,
Okay.
we will have something. Oh, sorry. Tac. It makes with taxes,
Yeah.
so 62.
Yeah.
928
euros.
Australian
Australian
dollars.
dollars.
Australian dollars.
Australian dollars.
Okay.
Okay.
So the total price.
Yeah. Total
the-
price with the embroidery,
Yes.
Yes,
the
of course.
transport.
The shipping.
The shipping.
If you take it by maritime
Mm.
shipping,
Yeah.
it will be. Do you remember the duration of the transport?
Yeah,
Between,
it's
Between
42
the
days
For
for
planes,
the
so
maritimes,
Yeah,
and
for the-
72 hours
Yeah.
if you take airway.
yeah, it's maritime.
The-
Maritime is
Maritimes,
better.
okay.
Yeah, we have just one question
Mhm.
because we want to embroider our logo on
Yeah.
Yes.
the project.
Yeah, we did.
So we want to know the time of delivery
Of
With
the production
Of the
embroidery.
production
Yeah, no
with the
problem. And I don't know if I had told you about the price of the embroidering. So
Yeah,
for
it's-
this
say, yeah.
$5.
this many unities, you will have a reduction on it and of 20%. So not $8 per unity.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was counted in the amount you
In
told
the
us.
amount,
Yes.
yes, of course. So we have a total of, with shipping, 63,787.
63,787.
Ok.
Il va falloir conclure et
Yeah.
vous déconnecter votre ordinateur,
Yes,
Alexis, s'il vous plaît.
Ok.
So let's recap a last
Yes.
time to be sure it will be okay. So 63,000. It was 80 something. You can remember me the
Remember
amount.
the-
63,000
Yeah.
and 787.
787.
787 Australian dollars.
Yes.
Okay.
63,787.
Okay.
So
DDP
63.
DDP from France to Sydney.
Yeah, to the Havre, to Sydney.
You agree with this?
Yeah,
In DDP,
yeah.
yes.
in
Yeah, in
DDP this
maritime,
price.
And 2080 with the Swift payment.
Yes. That's
Okay,
it.
but everything's good for us.
So we are giving
just
you the
For
the pro forma.
the if you
Yeah,
want if you want to send us by email.
What do
Yes,
you
of
prefer?
course.
If
We
you
keep
want,
in
we
touch
can, we
about
can send
this.
per
And
mail. And to do other meeting
Yeah,
online
no
or
problem.
in presential
No
if you want.
Yeah.
It's okay for us.
So thanks
Thank
a lot
you.
for being us
Some-
today,
No,
Thank
no,
you
but
very
and
thanks.
we will
Welcome.
let us know.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
It'll be a pleasure.